Hi, James!
I'm from Dungo. And now I'm in talent. Well, this gets right to it. Okay, who among you here is lazy? Yeah! Most of you should be stuffed answering. How lazy is that? You here orders 2 biggest pizza for dinner just so they can have a breakfast the next morning. I think pizza shops should be onto that, shouldn't they? You should be able to order half the wine, half the muesli. We still got a war going on. It was started by George Bush and Tony Blair. They formed together to create the Blair-Bush project. And they attacked Iraq for good reasons, and it ended in a coup. And as soon as we captured Saddam Hussein, I just realized there was only a matter of time before we Baghdad. And that was a problem. I hate bad drivers. I was reading the statistics of it. A pedestrian gets every 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes a pedestrian gets hit. Who is this idiot? Get him off the road! Oh wait, he is. A friend of mine who's actually over in Ireland comes down here every summer. He works. Before he does that, he brings his whole family down. They have a big vacation, they go off, he starts work. Anyway, I was swimming around, I think it was on the Gold Coast. He's going there every day. Finally his wife comes up to him and goes, "You're getting better every day, aren't you?" I said, "Yes, but one thing that really ticks me off is those bloody car alarms. Everyone gets up because they all sound the same." He said, "Billy, that's the shark alarm." Which leads me to the next one. It happened in Newcastle. This guy was swimming along. He's a big bloke, about the size of the bike. He's swimming along, paddling along. All of a sudden, this big shark comes in, grabs him on the thigh. It's like, "Oh, get off me." Well, most people would just put their hand in the water and breathe in deeply. And not this bloke. He's trying to get it off. He couldn't, so he grabs the shark and swims to shore. He's looking around for help for lifeguards, and no one's there. It's like, oh, damn it. Gets into his car, drives to the next beach. And these are the lifesavers that stand on those podiums, bronze stomachs, stand like this. And he's like, "Hey lad," and they go, "Hey, get away from me, that's a shark!" They keep going, they finally killed it, chopped up its head, and he goes, "Thanks lads," off to the hospital. That would be usually the end of the story. I'm just thinking, what if the hospital was the one on North Shore? I go up to him and goes, "Alright, what seems to be the trouble? Are you sure you're the first in line here? I thought there was a guy here with a headache." "Okay. Alright, you're first in line? Mother's maiden name." Mama. Okay. Is Amanda around? There's a big store in Ireland, I think it's in Dublin, it's called Cleary's. It's their version of Harrods or Myer. Anyway, they were doing this big construction for the medallion at the front, so they put scaffolding everywhere. The medallion came and went. It wasn't put together. They had to get the biggest crane in Europe put together. A few months later, finally revealed, it just looks like one big needle or a big cigar. It's all the way to the scaffolding. And the guy on the radio announcer said, "Oh, just call the station and tell me what you think." And the first guy came on to go, "What do you think of it?" He goes, "I can see Cleary's now, the crane has gone." Personally, I was out talking to my Irish friend, as well as the Scot there. He goes, "How do you tell the difference between your accents? They sound alike." The Scot man, yeah. He's looking at me and he said, "It's not that difficult to tell the difference between an Irish accent and a Scottish. This would be a Scottish one. Hello, how are you? This would be an Irish one. Diddly dee potatoes." As you know, I'm living in Tamworth. I'm basically surrounded by old people. It's a straight thing to be wrong. I've noticed something terrifying. They started yelling at the TV, especially at politicians. Like, for example, John Howard will be yelling out, "Liar! Liar! Answer the question!" It's kind of rubbing off on me because I've seen it too. I've seen it at the football game down here in Maitland. I was watching it, I was the third from the back, watching this guy kicking around the ball. This guy behind me says, keep saying all the whole game, "Play it wide! Play it wide!" And I finally fed up with him and goes, "Hey, do you think he can hear you?" He goes, "No, then shut up." It's not going to go, right? Thanks, mate. Then I've taken to yelling at animals, which I think is a step down in my case. I was watching those documentaries by David Attenborough, particularly one about the wildebeest on the Serengeti plain. Oh my goodness. Picture it, there's this whole herd of wildebeest, they were having their lunch. Shoots up to the female lions, creeping up behind her, and she's doing that shoulder number. Anyway, she's about 5 meters away. And shoots up to the male lions, and they're all sitting around under a tree, smoking cigars, playing cards, scratching themselves. He goes to the wildebeest, the head one at the top, and he's like, Did you just hear a lion? Yeah. I just got that lion type of feeling. I'm sure I saw a lion. Oh, never mind. Goes back to it. 5 wildebeest back. Did he say lion? What did it look like? I heard them had beige colour. The one next to him goes, "Hey, shut up, eat the grass." Oh, excuse me. I just asked a question about a lion to get a mouthful of abuse. It goes back to the female lions. And she's 2 meters away from the end. And she's communicating with all of her other superiors. She's like, "Betty, Betty." Agnes, I tell Betty. They're pelting down the valley. Before they realise that the head one's with the lion, boom, hits him. Before he realises what's happening on, he's down on the ground. All the lions are in their rib cages. There's blood spreading out, organs flying. And next to the lion, there's a wildebeest standing there and watching him. Goes, "My goodness, look at him go into that thing." And I'm yelling on TV. I'm yelling on the TV, going, "Run, you idiot!" See that cloud over there of dust? That's every wildebeest in Africa, full of them. They know something you don't. I come to the conclusion that wildebeest don't know they're wildebeest, because there are no mirrors in the Serengeti plain. You go up to a wildebeest, "You wildebeest? Ah, you kidding? I know wildebeest, I'm one of those struck things over there. If a lion comes for me, I'll just fly away." Oh, finally flying off. I was doing a similar gig in Newcastle. You know, it was similar hall to this. And there was a fight happening over here. The guy in the aisle going, the guy's punching back and the girlfriend's crying and I'm supposed to sort it out. I'm like, "Hey, hey, hey, hey!" And the guy's going, I'm like, "Behave yourself!" And the story unfolded. The guy in the aisle had his cast on about 3 months before. And he remembered he bought tickets for my show and they were in the glove compartment. And he picked his seats. So about G6 or 7 or so it was about there-ish. So he came in and whopped the guy. And he was like, "What the hell was that?" It was the guy who bought tickets in the pub. He didn't know. Tough
Okay, can you hear me? Yes. Raise your hand if you can hear me. Okay.